Okay, YouTube, it happened on February the 4th. The book that I have been waiting for almost a year to come out, it came out in America. It is called Cockroaches. Cockroaches, you say, by Nesbo. Remember my reading resolutions? Well, to make the reading resolution happen, I want to read all of Nesbo's books. This one, they printed them out of order in America. He has like 10 novels, and they're mystery novels, and the protagonist is a man named Harry Hula. It looks like Harry Hole, but it's Harry Hula. And they finally published book 2 in America. Okay? So I have it. And I have been in a reading slump. I don't think I've read a book, a fiction book, for a while. It might be 5 weeks, because I had everything staked on this book. And let me tell you why I like Mr. Nesbo's books. The protagonist, the detective, Harry Hula, is flawed. He is, let's see, he's an alcoholic, might dabble in drugs. He has all kind of, relationship issues with women and his family. So when they printed them out of order in, America, I think they printed the snowman first, or the redbreast. So I am very anal. I want to read them in order. So last year around July I read the bat, and now I'm getting, they got to Cockroaches. So from here out I can read them straight in order. And what I like about his novels is that, Harry Hula, the detective, is Norwegian, and he goes to different countries to solve mysteries. So in The Bat, book number 1, he was in Sydney, Australia. In Cockroaches, he is in Bangkok, Thailand. And the reason they call it Cockroaches is because, the phrase, like, if you see one cockroach, there's many more, there's others, there's millions of others. And so the premise of this book is that, okay, there's a murder, but something is always underneath the scenes scrambling. So for every cockroach you see, there's hundreds upon thousands behind the walls. And so just when you think you understand the mystery, it twists another way, and you find another criminal and another thief. So like cockroaches, there's a million of them. And he takes you into Bangkok and shows you a Bangkok that you don't rarely hear about. Like he goes beyond like the tourist traps, the shiny, beautiful Bangkok, and the temples. He gets into like the opium dens and the prostitution, and he writes different cultures and countries very vividly. Like, I would love to go visit Thailand after reading this book. Not for the underworld and the underbelly, but he even describes the air to the point that, man, I'd love to go to Thailand just to feel the different humidity of Thailand than what is here and what I'm used to here in the Midwest in these United States. So it is always fun to read his books. I read them very quickly. I read them with anticipation, and I'm just so happy to have read it. I don't want to read give away too much. Is it the strongest book ever? No. But I think as he writes each book, since this was his second novel, he's going to get better, because I've heard awesome reviews about book number 7, The Snowman, and it looks like, yeah, each book builds upon each other. So by the time I get to The Snowman, he'll be like 10 times better. This one, I don't want to say it dragged, but I'm like, it's kind of circuitous. And yes, I did say circuitous. And so, but I wanted to read it so badly that, it was just great to finally get it from the library. Yes, I tend not to buy mysteries, because once you buy a mystery book, you know there's no more mystery. You read it, there's no more secret. And so, yes, I was probably number 2 or 3 at the library. And it was a good book. On the back cover it says, Mr. Nesbo writes like an angel, as in Lucifer. So he is really keen and sharp in writing like the morbid, dismal details of a city really well, because he did the same thing with Sydney in Australia. Like, you know, like he really writes crime well for different cities. I would love to listen to him talk and see if he says, does he visit these? He has to visit each city as he writes. So the next book in the series is called The Redbreast. They all seem to right now be named after animals. The bat, cockroaches, redbreast, and I wonder what city we'll be in next. But I'm going to take like maybe a 6-week break from, I don't want to read them back to back to back. So I'm going to take a 6-week break and read some other books, live life, and then get into The Redbreast, because my reading resolution is to at least get to book number 7, The Snowman, which I have in my own personal library. So I will talk to you later. I'll talk to you later. And I'm so happy about reading this book. Yay! Bye!